The first thing that our inspectors will probably do is assess where the mechanical ventilation is coming from. So for example, in this restaurant, we have central air conditioning systems. They'll use the smoke tube to see if it's, number one, working and the direction of the air flows. Now, the reason we do this is that it provides a very visual image of what the air is doing in the space.
This is called a carbon dioxide meter. It's got an infrared sensor inside of it. And what it does, it actually gives you, on this display, it gives you the carbon dioxide readings actively while in real time while you're busy using it and measuring it. Carbon dioxide is obviously very important because any elevated concentrations above ambient, above the atmospheric level, is actually an indication of the rebreathed concentration. So the breath, the amount of air that we breathe out will actually add to the concentration inside the occupied space. And then there's a strong correlation between carbon dioxide concentrations and the effectiveness of the ventilation systems that are inside that occupied space. And then obviously the poorer the ventilation system, the higher the carbon dioxide concentration, the higher the correlation or potential for that environment to contain airborne viruses and other airborne pathogens. So anything below 800 is considered excellent. Then as you go above 800, then it graduates from excellent to good and then good to poor. So anything over about 1,000 parts per million, we start saying that it's actually poor ventilation inside that occupied space.
As you can see here, we have a window. I will blow some smoke. And immediately I can see there's very little airflow. The smoke is hanging around in this area. This would be representative of the concentration of airborne viral particles if someone infected had been sitting here.
If businesses and offices take precautions and get tested, then there's no reason that any virus should spread. It can be contained by taking simple precautions. And I challenge anyone in this room, if you're faced with a decision, there's two identical spaces. One has all the windows closed and has 10 people sitting in it. The other has all the windows open and has 2 people sitting in it. And you leave that room, you just let it operate for 4 hours. Are you going to choose to go into the room where 10 people have been breathing out? There's no fresh air, there's no ventilation. There could be any type of pathogen in there. No one's going to choose that door. And we're just giving people that choice. We're highlighting it. We'll have GreenFlag certified. Let's say half of Mshanga's GreenFlag certified. You'll be able to look and see on your app or on the door and scan and say, this restaurant has taken precautions, like this restaurant has, to make itself less risk for any pathogens that are out there.